Hi everyone, welcome back to Decorate with Dana. In today's video, we are going to be doing 4 more very budget-friendly, simple, but beautiful Christmas DIYs. I hope that you enjoy this video. I will try to walk through a little bit what I'm doing. Most of the things are very easy to find. I did do some things on my Cricut, but it's absolutely not necessary if you have stencils, or you can even print something out on paper and cut it out to use it as a stencil. So a Cricut is not necessary. I just have it, so I went ahead and utilized it. Okay, so the first project we're going to work on is a little sign. It's a very cutesy, whimsical little sign. You'll see I do some of the letters upside down, and once you see the phrase, you'll get why I did that. I just have this little sign. I think it's a 6 by 5 inch sign. This is one my husband made, but you can get these very inexpensive in different sizes at Hobby Lobby or Michael's. And if you use a coupon, if they're not on sale, they're very inexpensive. So I am just taking some Waverly white chalk paint and giving this a quick coat of paint. And then I'm going to use a little bit of my polyacrylic clear matte to paint over that. Now I'm only doing this because I am going to be using my Cricut vinyl, and vinyl just does not stick well to just painted surfaces unless you put something like a polyacrylic on top. So that's the only reason I'm doing that. But if you plan on just stenciling this or even handwriting it or using some kind of stickers, you probably don't need to do this step. So I just designed on my Cricut my little sign, and it'll say, "Let's get toasted." And like I said, this, I kind of flip some letters upside down. So as a matter of fact, if you find a stencil, and you can just probably do this a lot easier by flipping the letters upside down. So I am just making this sign, and then I will show you what I'm making to go along with it in my next DIY. Okay, so my next DIY to go along with this sign, I have these little faux foam marshmallows left over from my mug toppers that I did in my last DIY. I have a whole bag of them, so I wanted to try to use them in a couple DIYs. So I'm just taking a few of the big marshmallows, using my brown Sharpie and kind of coloring so it looks like some chocolate is dripping down or like it's a freshly toasted marshmallow. And then I just grabbed some twigs from outside, made a little hole at the bottom, and then put a little ribbon around the twig and just made some, looks like, freshly toasted marshmallows to go along with the sign. So I make a few of those, and I think this will be such a perfect addition to a coffee bar or on a tiered tray. Okay, so next I wanted to use more of those faux marshmallows. They come in various sizes in this bag. I wanted to just make a cute little garland that will look so cute on my coffee bar. So I did find these little glass beads that look like the little peppermint candies. So I am just stringing 4 of the marshmallows in various sizes and then adding one of the peppermint beads, and it just makes a really cute garland for, like I said, the coffee bar or for a tiered tray. So I just wanted to find a way to use all of these marshmallows. I didn't even use half of them making this garland or those toasted marshmallows, but I think it's a really cute way to use them, and you can use it in a few different places. You can use it on a mantle or wherever you would want to use a garland. Okay, so this next DIY, I wanted to make one of those hanging canvas pictures. So I found a quote that I really liked and just printed out, made a stencil with my Cricut and printed that out. You can find stencils. You can make just this that says Merry Christmas or Believe or whatever you want it to say. And I just made the stencil on my Cricut, and I'm using that to do my design on my canvas. So I just got a roll of this laminated canvas from Michaels, and what I liked about the laminated one, especially if I use my Cricut, I didn't have to put any kind of a clear coat on it. The vinyl would stick just fine if I was using vinyl. I actually used this as a stencil instead, but anyways, and also that canvas was a little bit thicker, so I think it hangs a little bit nicer. So I'm just cutting it to the size that I want, which I think I did mine. It is 12 inches wide, and I think I added 3 more inches on either side, and then just cutting that down, and then I'm going to use some, I'm applying my stencil to the vinyl, and then I'm going to use my black fabric paint and go ahead and do the stencil on there and let that dry. And then I will go ahead and add the wood pieces at the top and bottom. So I found these wooden stakes at Michael's, and they were like very inexpensive. I want to say $2 maybe each, $2 or $3, and I used a coupon. So they do have a little pointed end, and I'm just going to have my husband cut them off. I could have gone to Home Depot and gotten wood and maybe even a tiny bit cheaper, although these were very inexpensive. I just was at Michael's, and so I just picked them up. I had a coupon off my entire order anyways, so I just grabbed those and had my husband cut them down to size. So I wanted an inch hangover on either side, so these are about 14 inches, and then the top piece of wood, I had him drill 2 holes about an inch in on either side of the top bar. So I am just taking my dark walnut stain and giving these a little stain. So I wanted this to kind of be rustic looking. So I didn't love the stark black of the paint. So I am just taking some chalk and regular old chalk and going over each of the letters, and it gives it a really kind of distressed look. So it's funny because I made this on my Cricut, and then the snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, the second line looks like it's almost one big word, but you know, it's fine. This is not supposed to be perfect. It's a little off center, but the whole point of this is to just kind of look rustic. So I am just going to hot glue the wood pieces, one to the top and one to the bottom. And then I thought I was done, but I decided to just print out a couple of vinyl snowflakes on my Cricut in various sizes and add it to it. You could just easily take like a silver Sharpie and draw snowflakes, and it might even be a little better because no 2 snowflakes are the same. Mine are the same. I just made them in different sizes. So it was just easier that way, but you could find stickers or just draw them yourself and add them to it. But I thought it just needed a little something. It doesn't really add much, and you have to be in a certain light, but I really like the way that that turned out. And then I just added some twine to the top to hang it, and I think this turned out so pretty. Again, you could use any kind of phrase that you want to for Christmas. I just really liked this one, and I think it kind of goes along with like the kind of rustic cabin theme that I'm going for. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to work on one of these Merry Christmas signs. I think that's where the sticker was, but so this is the Hello Fall one that I did. So I just took off the bow for now so that I can flip it over and repurpose it and use the other side, so I can always still have the Hello Fall sign, but I'm going to make a Christmas one on this side. So I want to find the center because I'm going to, just like kind of like I did over here, I'm going to stain one half and then do a paint design on the other half. So I found this particular wooden disc at Lowe's, I believe it was, and I'm just, like I said, I found the center, and then I'm just doing one half in my dark walnut stain, And then I'm going to be doing the design kind of like a neutral buffalo check on the other side using, I didn't want to buy paint for this, I just wanted to use what I already had. So I am using the base color will be my chalk paint in white, and then I'm going to be using a chalk paint in khaki, and then the last one is my chalk paint in mineral by Waverly. So I'm just doing the design, putting my tape down and getting that design. And of course I'm letting it dry between each coat, but I'm not going to have you wait for it to dry. But really chalk paint dries so quickly. I did this whole thing in an hour, so it didn't have to dry that long before I was able to apply the other layers of paint and tape to the board. Whoa, oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh. La, da, da, da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new. 'Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh. So again, I am taking my polyacrylic and my clear matte. Once this dries, this is the next day. First of all, don't mind my outfit. I have my shirt on for the day and my pajama pants. So I was in the process of getting ready for work, but I wanted to put this clear coat on so that it was all ready by the time I was going to put the vinyl on. I needed it to dry. So anyways, that's why the outfit was like that. But anyways, I made this Merry Christmas on my Cricut vinyl, and I am just going to apply that. And then I found these picks at Michael's. I put those there, and then I made a bow with some ribbon that I had. I did not show you how to make the bow because honestly, I had to look up on YouTube how to make a bow. I'm not good at it. I had to follow instructions on YouTube, but there's a ton of great videos on how to make a good bow. So I just applied that. I applied the picks and the bow, and I think this turned out absolutely adorable, and it was a great way to repurpose something that I already had and, you know, be able to have two signs in on one piece of board. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. And I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. So I hope you all enjoyed these really simple, budget-friendly Christmas DIYs. I would love to know if you end up trying any of them or which one is your favorite. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new, I hope you will check out my videos and subscribe. I have a ton of decorating videos coming up very soon. So also follow me on Instagram at decoratewithdana. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day.